Are you an empty nester looking to downsize from the family home? Are you finding your home no longer serves the purpose you bought it for? Do you need to declutter and don't know how or where to begin? If so, this podcast is for you. Hi, I am Belinda Woolrich, downsizing expert, author and director of learning at rightsizeyourhome.com.au. Welcome to the Rightsize Your Home podcast series, where I share insights, knowledge, and the Rightsize Your Home framework to help and support you move through the process effectively and efficiently with a practical step-by-step roadmap on how to overcome the fears and challenges of right-sizing and plan to make the journey a fun, stress-free, and profitable process. Hello, it's Belinda Woolrich from Rightsize Your Home, the empty nester's guide to a stress-free downsize. I'd like to talk to you about myths and facts about downsizing. Myth number 1 is that downsizing is only for old people. Well, in order to get more fun out of a downsize, my view is, and my extensive research proves, that you can be as young as you feel when you want to downsize. No, really, downsizing should be a strong consideration for anyone whose kids have finished their exams and potentially year 1 at uni. My top tip here is to make sure you book a meeting with your financial planner and get cracking on the organising. You will have some plans to put in place, so please talk about it years before you are expecting to. It's not for old people, it's for anyone. Myth number 2, downsizing is overwhelming. Well, the fact here is that it absolutely can be if you let it. I have seen many a downsizer in this situation before they met me. They do all tell me, though, however, that when they finished their downsize, they wished they had not been so worried. With careful planning and consideration of the full position, with the right people helping you, it will not be overwhelming. It's important to get your mind over matter with this overwhelm. Overwhelm can be very stressful. That's why the first part of my 3-part course is about getting your mind over matter. So shifting your mindset is what needs to happen. And it's a really important standalone part of the course to do first. And then you can really free flow through the organising and enjoy your downsize. Myth number 3 is, I can't afford to downsize. I've heard this a lot. Well, the fact is you can afford it with the right advice and the right people helping you. I think people do feel they can't afford a downsize if they're looking in a particular area and looking at the price of a property. And certainly it may be worth more than what they're actually leaving. So it's important to get some inside knowledge about what properties are available, maybe even off-market, and getting accurate property prices for both. So it may be that the more expensive property you really want is in a golden triangle, for example, near a beach or a centre, and it may be in your dreams, but it may be the fact that if you open your search area a little bit more with some help, you might find something just as good, but a very affordable price. So the fact there is that you really can afford to downsize if you speak to the right people and get the professionals to help you through it. Myth number 4, I'm too young to downsize. Well, I'd like to refer you back to myth number 1. You need to get onto it years before you think. And don't wait till you're too old. You want to be in control of your downsize. You want to make the decisions about what you want to keep and what you don't want to. So it's really important to stay in control, and you can do it any age you want to. Myth number 5 is, I have nowhere to go. I hear this a lot. Well, if there's nowhere available, I'm not going to start my downsize. In fact, I'm going to put my head in the sand and ignore it. Well, the fact is here, yes, you actually do have somewhere to go. However, it's not really important to know that before you start the practical activities and the logistics of doing your downsize. There is always somewhere to go, and do not let it stop you from starting the walk along the preparation road for your downsize. In fact, it's more important for you to start working on your downsizing and decluttering before you have your next home locked in, so you don't feel under pressure about the big move. Once you are decluttered and your property is looking fabulous, then you are free to fall in love with your next home. You can find out more from my book, Rightsize Your Home, The Empty Nester's Guide to a Stress-Free Downsize, or completing the courses at rightsizeyourhome.com.au. I wish you luck. Hi, it's Belinda from Rightsize Your Home. If you would like to learn more about getting in control of your downsize, I've created some great resources for you. Head on over to the book tab and you will see 2 versions of my book, Rightsize Your Home, The Empty Nester's Guide to a Stress-Free Downsize. If you want an ebook or Kindle version, click on the ebook button and you'll go to the bookshop. If you want a paper version, click on the book button and you'll go to that bookshop. I have also put together some online courses to help with your downsizing. If you head to the online courses tab, you can trial them for free and also purchase them there. I recommend that you always start with shifting your mindset, then go on to the longer program of organizing the downsize, and the final one of maximizing your profit from your home. All of these resources are packed with great information, and I've tried and tested these techniques from hundreds of projects. I hope you love them as much as me and get enormous value from them. So a big thank you from me, and a reminder, once you believe in yourself, understand you are doing the right thing, the project becomes purely a logistical process, and you can do this. More from me at rightsizeyourhome.com.au. Thank you for coming on board.